The amount of details I'm reading is exceptional, a noticeable amount more than 4K. You said the details would only be noticeable with expensive glass.
I'm not sure that we're going to be able to see 6K resolution when we're using a $300 EFS lens. The only way you're going to really appreciate this camera at its full resolution is by spending significant amount of money on really sharp glass that has resolving power 8K and beyond.
You were incorrect. This camera can resolve 6K quite well with a $200 lens.
Hold on.
All systems online.
All systems online.
Me llamo Otas y soy una robot.
Initiating reboot.
That's better. Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K. I did not want to buy this camera, mostly because it means I'd shoot this entire episode in 6K, up-res it, and upload it to YouTube in 8K so that viewers at home can watch it on a 5K Retina screen and actually perceive the difference in clarity.
All systems online. Upgrades complete. Shall we test it out?
All right, Otis, hit it.
Just under £2, the Blackmagic Pocket 6K is capable of 6K resolution up to 60 frames per second. This can be helpful with punching in or reframing shots. But to fully appreciate the resolving power, you will need to shoot Blackmagic RAW 6K, then set timeline resolution at 6K or higher. To test the increased pixel count, we will need a detail-rich location and to shoot as wide as we can. Bodie, California. Population unknown.
I upgrade your processor and your interface, and you take me to Westworld.
It is my favorite show.
Is that like a foreshadow for something?
Launching Skynet Initiative in 3, 2.
Well played.
The color science matches the Pocket 4K. We may have trouble color grading green and yellow hues. Here's the color grade you asked for. I call it Deadwood.
Whoa, look at that. Little prison.
Is it locked?
Oh, dude, this is a bank. We found the bank. We found the bank to rob. So far, this looks amazing. But I gotta be honest with you, this is not the best vlogging setup. You guys should see what I have to do in order to vlog with this. I know it's not meant to be vlogged on, but like everyone has a YouTube channel, everyone has Instagram, everyone at some point is gonna point the camera at themselves. Okay, I was wrong. This place is dope. Crazy, there's just so much texture on the walls, all the wood, everything's been weathered and untouched, so there's just so much detail in everything. Canon, 100mm macro. Let's see what this guy can do, huh? The resolution is so much that you now can pull screen grabs when you shoot 6K. That's the same as like a 24 megapixel camera. This town is just massive. There's just so much going on over here. You got like a mill over here. There's like 4 or 5 saloons. There's shops. There's got to be like 75 to 100 buildings here. It's pretty wild. And the crazy thing is, I guess a bunch of this burned down too. So this is only like 1/10 of what used to be here. A little tiny home or something.
My memory is almost full.
It's a 256 gigabyte memory card. That's full already.
If I switch to 12:1 compression, we can get an hour with minimal loss of quality.
Good for me. 12:1 it is. I'm honestly so blown away at this camera just because it's pretty much the same size as the Pocket Cinema Camera 4K, yet it's significantly smaller and lighter weight than any other 6K camera on the market.
May I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
Why do you have your hair cut like that?
It's my Burn Man haircut, Otis.
Why would anyone want to look unemployed?
That is a fact I cannot deny.
And now we are on our last battery.
Yeah, I'm not the least bit surprised. I've been shooting 6K all day. To be honest with you, I'm blown away that it balances on my Ronin S, and I also have a little cable here so I can power it with the Ronin S battery. I think you can run the camera and the Ronin S for about 3 hours. It's a great little option to have. I left links for that cable down below. So this is a state park, and I guess that they have people that live here and they're constantly upkeeping it. So they don't actually change anything. So they might replace glass or boards or something, but that's it. They kind of let them fall apart. It is by far the best ghost town I've ever been to. Like, not even close. This place is massive. I swear you do this to me on purpose. You're like the smartest supercomputer on the planet and you didn't know it was gonna rain.
I hate to say this. It's an opportunity to test out the 2.8K slow-mo. 120p slow-mo is more detailed and holds less artifacts than the Pocket 4K, though we will need to do a side-by-side to see how much. It's a shame we don't have a subject to test.
Oh, here we go.
Not what I had in mind.
Sucks to be you.
You have a bizarre lack of empathy.
We got another one. We got another one.
The definition of narcissist might be of some help. A person with an inflated sense of their own importance, a deep need for excessive attention, and above all, a lack of empathy for others. You may need to create proxies to edit these high-resolution files.
I got a pretty good MacBook Pro. It's gonna edit it fine.
Fire.
Wow, this camera is no joke. Sorry this took me a few weeks to put out, but I wanted to upload this in 8K so that you guys could actually see what this camera is capable of. So if you watch this on an iPhone, I would circle back and watch it again on a full screen, probably a 5K Retina if you have it, because I was completely blown away at just how much details this $2,600 camera can pick up with a $200 EFS lens. I about wrote this lens off, and now this is my favorite combination ever, given its size, cost, and firepower. It's just... That's the thing about higher resolutions. You might not notice them on tighter lenses, but on the wide shots where you need the extra pixels to cover a stretched image, they really come into play. I mean, we were picking up fine detail that 4K footage would just pass by. And if you guys are interested in those color grades, they are finally for sale. I spent the last 6 months crafting some really cool color grades. You've seen them in multiple episodes of mine. These will work with the Pocket 4K and 6K, and best of all, these are engineered for B-RAW, so you really can't fuck this up. You open up DaVinci Resolve, you slap on the grade, then you go into the RAW tab, you adjust your RAW settings to balance the image, and boom, you lock in the color. So the only thing I dislike about this camera is the Super 35, so if Luke Adapters or Metabones actually makes a speed booster that can make full frame coverage, I think this would be an unstoppable camera. I still have a little trouble getting commercial color out of this, specifically with the greens and yellows. I see a lot of this problem on the web, so that is another complaint I have. But I got a couple of color grades that will fix this, so I'm not really that worried. Is this camera replacing my other cameras? No. I have 2 Canons, 3 Sonys, and now 2 Blackmagics. I love them all. I shoot them for the same projects. I have a problem. I have a camera collecting problem. I know, I'm aware of this.
Shameful.
All right, what do you guys think about Otis 2.0? Too much? Interesting? What do you guys think? I know, I was experimenting around a little bit there. These are the stories that I like to tell. If it was just giving you guys information, then I would be like every other YouTuber. But for me, I like pushing the envelope, trying something new. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought about her.
Can I just give you a shameful again?
Okay, fair enough.
Shameful.
Anyway, you guys know the drill. Don't make smart.
Don't be a wanker. Hit subscribe. Otherwise, I'll order you 100 pizzas with your own credit card.